He was the son of Charles Robert and Mary Ellen Hesterly Moore. And Mr. Moore had intended upon becoming a Baptist preacher, as his plans were. He was educated at Draketown Baptist Institute, Mercer University in Macon, Georgia, University of Florida, and he received musical training under Benjamin Beal and J. Henry Showalter. So he had quite a background both in preaching and music. But the inspiration for the song goes as follows. Mr. Moore was 26 years old and he was in seminary at Mercer. And he visited his hometown church to preach, Draketown Baptist Church. And his father there, Charles Robert Moore, had led the singing for years. Kind of reminded me of your dad, preacher, leading the singing all those years up at Faith Missionary Baptist. But as young James was sitting there and he was enjoying the service as it was getting started, he noticed how his father's voice was starting to fail him, and Moore knew that he would not hear his father sing much longer due to his father's advanced age. And after returning to school, Moore produced this hymn and dedicated the song as, and the words were dedicated to my mother and my father. And it's kind of interesting. The hymn wasn't even published until 1930, so it had been around a while even after he wrote it. By the way, Mr. Moore served as a Baptist minister, but he's credited with writing more than 500 gospel songs in his time. So the Lord really used him. So I tell you, I hope if you've had a loved one that's gone on, or if you've got a loved one that's getting on in years, or if you're like me, you're getting on in years, you'll learn to appreciate this song. So you sing along with me tonight. It's on page 450, on page 51, Where We'll Never Grow Old. I have heard of a land in a faraway strand. 'Tis a beautiful home of the soul, built by Jesus on high. There we never shall die. 'Tis a land where we'll never grow old. Never grow old, never grow old. 'Tis a land where we'll never grow old. Never grow old, never grow old. In a land where we'll never grow old. In that beautiful home where we never more roam, we shall be in the sweet by and by. Happy praise to the King, through eternity sing. 'Tis a land where we never shall die. Never grow old, never grow old. In a land where we'll never grow old. Never grow old, never grow old. In a land where we'll never grow old. When our work here is done, and the life crown is won, and our troubles and trials are o'er, all our sorrows will end, and our voices will blend with the loved ones who've gone on before. Never grow old, never grow old. In a land where we'll never grow old. Never grow old, never grow old. In a land where we'll never grow old.